What is up, guys? So we're Mickey here, and today we're outside, as you can see, and we're working on the Mazda MX5, guys. So today we're going to be doing a compression test on each cylinder. So I bought this cheap kit from eBay, cost less than 20 quid. It has all the necessary requirements and adapters as you need for different engines, as you can see over here. But the one we need is literally just default one. So how this works is, guys, we're going to be removing each plug, removing each cylinder, plug and spark plug one by one, and putting this in. Make sure it's all sealed and on properly. And then we're going to be also remember to remove relay or fuse for your fuel pump. To be honest, my fuel pump don't work, so no petrol is going to my engine, so it's not an issue for me. I just really want to check if all cylinders and engine is worth rebuilding or working on, or we just literally strip it apart, start rebuilding it, and we can go from there. So yeah, I'm going to be removing each cylinder spark plug one by one, turning the ignition, let it maybe try to crank for 4 to 5 times, and it will read what PSI it stays on. So I've tested one cylinder out and it was on 150. So if each cylinder is around 150, 140, it should be alright. But if one is like 30 and the rest are 145, 150, then we have a big issue because one cylinder is murked. So guys, we're going to be starting with the first plug, the first cylinder. What you have to do is literally with the MX5, just remove the plug and please leave this in a clean area. And I'm going to be hitting here because I have nowhere clean. But I'm going to be literally making sure I clean the plug after. Next, get your wrench and your socket. As you can see, I have about 4 or 5 adapters. And also you're going to need the spark plug socket. That's important, it's like a bigger, longer one. I've already removed this spark plug, so I'm just going to be showing you guys an example. Place it in and literally just remove the spark plug. Make sure you can also check for spark plug. Like, mine's not too bad, it will literally do, but it should be changed. Nice little, a fresh clean one will obviously be better. I'm going to leave this in a safe place. Next, guys, get your compression tester, and with the MX5, well, the engine I have 1.6, it's literally just a basic one. So you just place it in, just twist it, make sure you be careful you're not cross-threading the cylinder, and make sure it's nice and tight. So Sophie, crank it. Knock. As you can see, guys, it's 170 on the dot, and that is pretty good. I think I was aiming for like 170 or 175. I've heard that's the main compression you want on these engines. So the first cylinder is perfect. Let's hope all the other ones are literally the same. So guys, we're going to be testing the second cylinder. Go on, Soph, crank it a few times. Enough. That is literally past 175. Wow, that is very good actually. That means both cylinders are pretty much perfect and aligned to each other because they're both got around the same number. That is very, very good news. I'm very happy with that. And now we're going to be testing the third one. Crank it. Stop. That is literally perfect. I'm literally getting so happy right now. So excited, guys, because all 3 cylinders are perfect, and hopefully the last one is literally the same, so we can have an ace and we won't need a new engine, so, or a rebuild. So I'll be back with the 4th cylinder. So guys, we're on the last and final cylinder, so let's just see what we get. I'm hoping to get around 175, but let's see. Crank it. Stop. That is literally more than the others, but that is bang on what I wanted, guys. So that means I don't need a new engine, or I don't have to bore the flipping cylinders. That is perfect. I was so scared to get one around like 30 or below 100, meaning one cylinder was murked, but they're all around 175, 180, and that is very, very, very good news for the MX5. So my Mark 1 abandoned MX5 doesn't need a new engine. We just have to make it start, which I'm working on right now. So guys, all 4 cylinders are in good condition. They're all around 175 to 180, meaning I don't need a new engine. or I won't have to rip apart half the engine and bore the cylinders and go through that whole procedure. But what I will be doing is probably changing the head gasket and building it all the way up and doing the rod bearings. But for 31 years old, this engine, and for about 110,000 kilometers, I think it has like 170,000 kilometers, so 110,000 miles. The engine is actually in really good condition. I'm really happy about that. And the next goal is literally just to start the engine. So please guys, if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button to follow the build, comment, subscribe, like, click everything guys to help me and the build, and see if you can get this on the road by the end of summer, or hopefully before summer. But make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on none of the build.